Wayne, like Eminem, is one of the biggest and best rappers of all time, and the star has the bank account to show for it. With his bank account thriving, Wayne has dropped millions on all sorts of luxurious things. Let's take a closer look and see how Lil Wayne spends his fortune. He's spent bank on cars. Thanks to being one of the most successful rappers of all time, and one of the greatest to ever step in the studio, Lil Wayne has made millions of dollars and has spent it on some truly luxurious things. One of the most impressive things that Wayne has spent his money on has been an insane car collection that has featured some rides that will put other people to shame. One of the craziest rides that Lil Wayne has ever gotten his hands on was a 2020 McLaren 720s. For the unfamiliar, there is no such thing as a cheap McLaren, as these cars can run someone hundreds of thousands of dollars. Label partner Mac Main wound up giving this to Wayne as a gift. It has been reported that Main dropped roughly $400,000 to get the ride for his friend. Sounds pretty outrageous, right? Yeah, this isn't even the most expensive car that Lil Wayne has added to his collection through the years. According to Cheat Sheet, Wayne dropped roughly $2.7 million to get his hands on a Bugatti Veyron. The base price for the car is much cheaper than that, but the rapper added a number of customizations that drove the price up to $2.7 million. According to Sheer Comfort, Wayne snagged an Aston Martin V12 Vanquish, which can run around $300,000. He also had a Bentley Museum that was gifted to him, and the price of that ride can run up to $290,000. As impressive as this is, it doesn't touch what he has spent on houses. He's dropped millions on houses. Lil Wayne has dropped a jaw-dropping amount of money on some of the most expensive cars in the world, and the rapper has made sure to land himself some pads that are fitting for a cars collection like his. Some of the places that he has gotten his hands on have crossed the 8-figure mark. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Lil Wayne bought himself a $11.6 million home in Miami back in 2011. This was a staggering amount of money to drop on a single home, but the rapper obviously needed plenty of space for the cars and his relaxation. He would eventually sell the home back in 2017 for $10 million, meaning that he ate a loss on the house. Given how much money he makes, we don't think that he's sweating about it all too much. For another one of his Miami pads, Wayne dropped $17 million on a spot back in 2018, which is significantly more than he paid for his place back in 2011. Earlier this year, the rapper landed himself a place in Hidden Hills, spending a whopping $15.4 million to have a place out in California. According to Architectural Digits, Wayne's modern farmhouse is situated on 3.3 acres with a main house that measures more than 10,000 square feet and a separated guest house that brings the total square footage up to 12,135. His jewelry collection is wild. After dropping millions on real estate and on exotic cars, some would think that the rapper would be keeping things chill. But one other luxury that he has spent a ton of money on is his jewelry. It is common to see rappers get iced out once they make it, and Lil Wayne is no exception to this with his incredible jewelry collection. Not only has Lil Wayne spent an unfathomable amount of money on his jewelry for himself, but he has also dropped stacks on pieces for other people. Much like the cars that were gifted to him, there has been some impressive pieces of jewelry that Wayne has gifted to people that are close to him. For instance, back in 2019, the rapper gifted Drake a chain that is worth a reported $250,000. That is an insane amount of money to spend on a gift for someone who is already making millions. With some of his biggest years bringing him in over $20 million, Lil Wayne clearly has the money to keep the luxurious spending going. What are your thoughts on it? Do let us know in the comment section down below.